after wrapping the Delhi government, the Supreme Court has wrapped the centre. Supreme Court tells the centre, hold a meeting by tomorrow evening and come back to us. That's the latest coming in. So the centre will have to respond to the Supreme Court by tomorrow evening. Anisha Mathur on this story. Anisha, the centre will have to give a comprehensive plan now to the Supreme Court and the plausible solutions in sight to reduce the air. All right, Anisha will be joining us in just about a bit, but it's now the onus is on the central government. The onus is also on the Delhi government to come back to the Supreme Court and tell the Supreme Court what exactly they're planning to do, because the Supreme Court has wrapped the central government and the Delhi government both for the air pollution crisis here in the national capital. They've also taken the neighbouring state governments to task, as Anisha was just mentioning. This is a big developing story coming in. The Supreme Court has had to take a cognizance of the suffering of the people. People are breathing toxic, hazardous air in the national capital, and questions now being asked by the Supreme Court to the central government and state government and holding them accountable for where, in fact, the Supreme Court has held the Delhi government accountable. Also, in as many words, said that do not force us to order audit of your revenue and what and how much you're spending on your advertisements, and do not blame farmers alone. They've also questioned Delhi government on how many road sweeping machines have been deployed. The Delhi government did not have any answers to that, and the Supreme Court has also wrapped the centre, saying that hold a meeting by tomorrow evening on priority and come back to us. So by tomorrow evening, there should be an answer from the centre to the Supreme Court on what is being done to tackle the air pollution menace in the capital. Shall be joining us in just about a bit for the very latest on this, but I just want to tell our viewers that Delhi is breathing toxic air. It is breathing hazardous air. This is a problem that is going on year after year, every year, with no plausible solution on site, and a lot of blame game that is being taken place by political parties, shifting blame to each other, shifting blame to other states for the air pollution trouble. But here, the Supreme Court has wrapped the Delhi government, saying do not order us to order an audit of your revenue and what you're spending on your advertisements and how many road sweeping machines have actually been deployed by the Delhi government, and also gone ahead and told the centre, hold a meeting by tomorrow evening and come back to us. So both have been taken to task by the Supreme Court at this point of time, amidst the political bickering that you end up seeing between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party as far as any crisis in Delhi is concerned, especially the toxic levels of pollution in the air, the hazardous air that Delhi ends up breathing. We also had got you an AQI chart of how bad the menace of pollution is, and that particular pie chart also showed how stubble burning and vehicular emissions are contributing majorly to the problem in the national capital. The big breaking story that is coming right now is Supreme Court wrapping the centre wants an emergency huddle to tackle pollution in Delhi. Anisha Mathur joining us. Anisha, you mentioned to us as to how the Supreme Court came down heavily on the Delhi government, took the Delhi government to task, even said we'll have to audit and review how much you're spending on your advertisements too. And now, when it comes to the centre too, they've left no stone unturned. The Supreme Court has told centre, hold a meeting by tomorrow, come back to us. So the onus now shifts clearly on the central government and the state government to come back to the Supreme Court and give all these answers that the Supreme Court has asked for.
Well, see, the onus was always on the central government committee, that is the Air Quality Monitoring Committee that was set up after a lot of orders were passed by the Apex Court to ensure that there is coordination in managing the air quality levels in Delhi NCR. Because remember, this is not an issue, a new issue. It is something that comes up annually, and that is why after a series of orders from the Supreme Court, this Air Quality Monitoring Commission was set up by the central government, which includes the senior officials from all NCR states, from the CPCB, from the Ministry of Environment and Forest, and several other agencies which are looking into this issue. Now, what the court has said today is three things. One, we are not happy with what has been done. Two, do not give us tall claims. Give us facts and figures about what you've done, how many machines you have, what kind of steps you're taking, and what further steps you can take. Three, the court has said that the executive should have come up with a coordinated strategy for NCR, and which is why the court has now ordered that hold a meeting by today evening or tomorrow at the latest and give us a complete report by Wednesday morning on what steps you can take. Because this is not just about one factor. This entire hearing went into every factor that contributes to air pollution. This is vehicular pollution, road dust, construction dust, industrial emissions, crop burning. All 5 factors. And in addition, there is the issue of garbage burning, biomass burning, and with the winter setting in, the issue of small fires that are set up practically on every corner by security guards and poor persons who are trying to just battle the cold. So all of these issues the court has said must be looked into. That the Delhi government, of course, has already said that they've closed down schools for this week. They've also ordered that all Delhi government officials will be working from home. So now the court has suggested to the centre as well that when most of the offices in Delhi are actually central government offices and not so many Delhi government offices, then why is the centre also not implementing a work from home policy? So as far as the Delhi government is concerned, of course, they receive the harshest criticism because when the court asked that when vehicular pollution and road dust is the maximum source of the current pollution in the capital, what are you doing about these 2 factors? Then the lawyer for the Delhi government, that is Rahul Mehra, did not have a clear answer of how many road dust cleaning machines are needed in the capital city. He passed the buck to the MCD, saying that the MCDs have to give us a report on how many are needed, then we'll give them whatever they want. The court said, this is not the answer we want. Give us facts and figures, and if you cannot come to us and say that we don't have money, do not force us to order an audit of your revenue and your expenditures. And that is a very, very harsh statement coming in from the court, that they are not ready to believe anything that either the centre or the states are saying, because it was something that is said to every single state that you are not doing what your job is, and then if we tell you what to do, then you are going to say that the judiciary is overreaching. Therefore, we want you to take steps as soon as possible. Don't expect us to give you every step that you have to take.
There's also more breaking news coming in flashing on your screens right now. Anisha, do not go anywhere. Supreme Court tells the centre, hold the meeting by tomorrow evening, come back to us. Supreme Court orders the central government, Air Quality Monitoring Commission as well, to hold a meeting either today or tomorrow to coordinate with the NCR states. Chief Secretaries of Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, UP are going to be present. So, Anisha, thanks to the Supreme Court, the central government is also pressed into action to hold a meeting with the Air Quality Monitoring Commission and with the Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and UP government. Finally, there is some hope that there would be some plausible solution that they would come up with.
Well, yes, the problem here is that this meeting of the commission was also held on Saturday evening, and which is why the Solicitor General came and said that, well, we have taken some steps. Now, the Supreme Court obviously saying that we are not happy with the number of steps you've taken, we're not happy with the kind of steps you're taking. So, hold another meeting, ensure that all chief secretaries of the relevant states are present, and make sure that apart from these plans that you have given us regarding the graded action plan for pollution, what other concrete steps can you take in this emergency situation? Because remember, the court is simply saying that you are not happy with these on-paper solutions that you've given us. We are not happy with the steps you've taken so far. Tell us, instead of these long-term solutions regarding industrial emissions, regarding traffic, what can you do as an emergency?
All right, this remains to be our top focus. We'll continue tracking these developments in much detail. The big story right now coming in from the Supreme Court that has stepped in to wrap the central government and the state government both on the air pollution crisis in the national capital.